Hello and welcome everyone to Clicks and Classics Kathy Rain. Last time we found out the name of the drowned girl. Her name was Lily Myers, if I remember correctly. And we also found out that apparently it was a suicide and that her mother and her brother are still living here in the lakeside cabin. So that's where we are.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts. Somebody around here is a chain smoker. It's totally overflowing with cigarette butts. 55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully. It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason. Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. Oh, gee, I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Aw. Always take your swimsuit with you.
It's the Catmobile, my custom chopper bike. Plenty of gas in the tank. She was born a 76 Corley Motors, but there aren't many original parts left. Took me a couple of years to make her perfect.
Very nice.
I can see someone moving inside.
Okay, so someone is at home.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Okay.
You again.
Can we offer her cigarettes? Oh no.
Just go away.
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. What brand?
Corley Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Very nice.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh, now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, we bonded.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Okay, let's
Yet
look
another
around.
burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan.
I can't tell.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Nice view of the lake from here. It's Nathan, Sue's mentally disabled son. What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Okay, the red man.
I can smell something cooking. Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods.
Well, let's talk to Sue.
Sue has nailed the tomboy look. I like it.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
Huh.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Okay. Can you tell me anything about the incident in 81?
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Huh.
I don't need to ask her about that. Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked.
Huh.
About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Yeah.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
Okay.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He
I
got
see.
himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces look like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Let's see.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money.
I see.
I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger
Okay,
give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks.
Okay. If anything that she might be able to inspect.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly.
Yeah,
Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it?
it is.
But no.
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the
ooh.
paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistake in that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade.
Oh, it was Wade. Oh. Okay.
No reason to show. No reason to.
Damn, we need to find a way to talk to Wade.
I think I'm
That's
gonna
for
head
sure.
off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Yeah, we still have the picture, the overexposed picture that we talked about maybe working on at school, so.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Well, I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay?
Oh, it's way too late now.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Cat. Hey, Kathy, wake
Oh,
up.
boy.
Ugh, you are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Okay, I mean, it's great that she helps us. She could just be a little quieter, I guess. Let us sleep.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine?
Oh,
You still have
what's going on
time if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my
here?
mom.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Oh, so you may have had an abortion.
Nobody has to know. Just pretend it slipped your mind. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Ugh, I hate that dream.
Day 2. Interesting.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
Know that feeling. But I think she did
I'm no
leave.
geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is. Not a geek.
There, the note.
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away. My password is AngelLove, without the quotes. If you call my friend
course.
Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software. I'll be back in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. E. P.S. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time? Oh, please, like she actually uses the spacebar. Shit, looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
Okay, so we probably first have to unlock the username, password. Well, so her full name is Eileen Margaret.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name, Eileen Mildred Summers.
Maybe EMS? Angel of invalid username. EM Summers? Maybe EM Summers. Summers EM. Summers EM. E. Summers. E. S. No. Okay. That doesn't help.
I'm no geek, but I know how. A computer.
We can figure it out.
Hi, Kat. Feel my if you super psyched. That missing.
Okay. She does say
Hi,
something at
Kat.
the end.
Feel free to use my computer while my password is AngelLove, without the quotes. If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software. Super psyched, blah, blah. That missing username is a bit annoying, but I think I can guess it based off her names.
Can I, though? Well, maybe he can give us some advice. Hacker Dave.
Yeah?
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call you about some software.
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast her gums ache.
Oh, Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of a weird name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thinking disorder. Burn.
Oh, wow.
Wow, just wow. So, the software?
Oh, yeah. No, can't. Not really.
I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software, but not anymore. There was this misunderstanding and my network privileges were revoked.
Oh, I see.
Me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye. We used to play bocce together, and let's just say he is one sore loser.
Can't you hack your way in?
Can't you just hack your way back in somehow? Isn't that what you do?
He blocked the Ethernet port in my room. I don't even have physical access.
Don't you ever leave your room? Use a computer in the library or something. Aren't they connected to the network?
No, there are cameras in there. Clyde is just waiting for me to make a move so he can get me expelled.
Why don't you patch things up with
Can't
Clyde?
you just patch things up with the guy?
No way. He's such an ass. He even thinks TNG is better than the original series.
He thinks the what is better than the what?
I know, right? Can you believe that guy?
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's figure this out.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew. Well, okay, only an admin account can change the access ports. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged onto a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access. And... Ooh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Well, not crash it, just crash it a little, then call Clyde. Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
No way. I have severe IBS, it just wouldn't work.
IBS? What the hell is that?
You seriously don't want to know.
No.
I'll have my buddy drop off everything you need. It's not rocket science. You do what I ask, and I'll get you some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
Okay, so first I wanna see if I can... Oh. What's that?
There was a floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back. 1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181, tell him your computer crashed, and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account. 7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8. That's it. And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde, and he'll have to take care of it. It's his job, after all.
Okay. Very easy, just 8 steps to success. Let me see if I can do that. Maybe it's just... M Summers? No, maybe E Summers? Ah, it was E Summers. Okay. Okay. So, I guess combine floppy disk with computer. Yes.
All right, time for some expert help.
Let's do it. Let's call Clyde.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, I need you to come and fix my roommate's computer.
What seems to be the problem?
It won't start up. There's some kind of system failure with an error code on the screen.
Probably a hard drive failure. Which room are you in?
Dorm A, room 5.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Thanks.
Okay, so far
Hey,
so good.
Clyde from IT.
Hey,
Hi,
Clyde.
come in.
My, oh my, now how did this happen?
I have no idea. It was like this when I started it up this morning.
Let's have a look. And presto, good as new.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead, I'll wait.
Oh, after 4 failed attempts. Okay. Aw. 2, 3, 4. Aw.
Now look what I did.
For crying out loud. Let me try to log in with my account.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. I've unlocked your account. Please, try not to break anything else.
Oh, I'll try.
Okay.
Phase 1 complete.
Exactly. So, now. Angel Love. Oh, it's what? Why is it empty? Admin password gadget. Okay. Admin. Welcome, Clyde. Oop. Oh. I think it was... there.
All right, that should do it.
Now, what was next?
1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy.
Did it.
2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot.
Did it.
3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your computer crashed and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix.
Did
4.
it.
Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5.
Done.
Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6.
Done.
Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account.
Also done.
7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8.
Unlocked.
That's it. And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde, and he'll have to take care of it. It's
Okay,
his job,
so-
after all.
We probably just have to call our hacker Dave.
Yeah,
Guess what?
you got it? Hang on. Oh man, I could kiss you! Figuratively, that is. I am so gonna get back at Clyde now. What are those admin credentials, by the way?
Not telling, buddy. Saving those for a rainy day.
Huh. I suppose this nice floppy I've prepared for you stays in my room then.
Sure, then I'll just have to log back on and click that pretty little lock icon again.
Now this is just emotional blackmail.
Yes,
Quid pro quo, Dave.
exactly.
Fine. I'll have it dropped off at your room. God damn, you're like a she-Clyde. A Clyde-ette.
Huh, that is the worst insult I have ever heard. Later, Dave.
Give me the software.
I'll just get rid of these notes now. I don't need them anymore.
Open it.
There was a floppy disk inside. It's labeled Tools.
Very nice. I think that is a good place to take a break. Thank you all for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch, and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Clicks and Classics Kathy Rain tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.